first song is a cover by Justin Bieber, so if you like it.
As long as you love me, as long as you love me, yeah, yeah. We're under pressure. 7 billion people in the world trying to fit in. Keep it together. Smile on your face even though your heart is frowning. But hey now, you know girl, we both know it's a cruel world. But I will take my chance, say yeah, yeah. As long as you love me, we could be starving, we could be homeless, we could be broke. As long as you love me, I'll be a platinum, I'll be a silver, and I'll be a gold. As long as you love me, as long as you love me, I'll be a soldier, fighting every second of the day for your dreams, girl. I'll be a hover, you can be my destiny's child on that scene, girl. So don't stress and don't cry, we don't need no wings to fly. Just take my hand. As long as you love me, we could be starving, we could be homeless, we could be broke. As long as you love me, I'll be a platinum, I'll be a silver, and I'll be a gold. As long as you
help us sing along.
As long as you love me. I don't know this makes sense. You're my hallelujah. Give me time and place, I rendezvous it. I'll fly to it, I'll beat you there. Girl, you know that I got you. Us, trust. I go convince can't spell without you. And we on top of the world, cause that's just how we do. Used to tell me sky's the limit, now our sky's the point of view. Now me stepping out like, whoa, oh God, cameras point at you. Ask me what's my best side, I stand back and point at you. You, the one that I argue with, feel like I need a new girl to be ballin' with. But the grass ain't always greener on the other side. It's green you water it, girl, I know. We got issues, baby, true, but I'd rather work on this with you to go ahead and start with someone.
As long as you love me,
we could be starving, we could be homeless, we could be broke. As long as you love me, I'll be a platinum, I'll be a silver, and I'll be a gold. As long as you love me, as long as you as long as you love me,
we could be starving, we could be homeless, so we could be broke. As long as you love me, I'll be a platinum, no, I'll be a silver, no, I'll be a gold.
As long as you love me, you love me, you love me, you love me. As long as you love me, as long as you love me, yeah.
Thank you.
How are you? Are you alright? There's more of you out there. Are you alright? Good.
Okay, yeah, this next song is an original, and it's called Call Me Tonight.
We fall asleep together every night with your head on my chest. We both know it feels right when you wake up and leave without even saying goodbye. It's so complicated what I feel inside, cause all I wanna do is run and hide. But everybody's telling me that everything will be alright. So call me tonight. Just call me tonight. Cause you and me, we're going alright.
Is it a dream or is it real life? Just prove to me you want me by your side.
And call me tonight.
Just call me tonight.
The dreams are a future slowly fading away. There's nothing I can do that will change what you say, but there's a bit of luck that's due to come my way. It's all those times we had that I'll never forget. I told you my mistakes just out of respect, so I'm begging you, baby, to stop treating me with neglect. So call me tonight. Just call me tonight.
Oh, no.
'Cause you and me,
We're going alright. Is it a dream or is it real life?
just prove to me
You want me by your side.
and call me tonight. Cause you and me, we're going alright. Is it a dream or is it real life? Just prove to me
You want me by your side.
and call me tonight. Just call me tonight. Oh.
Cause you and me, we're going alright. Is it a dream or is it real life? Just prove to me you want me by your side.
And call me tonight.
Thank you. Yeah, that was Call Me Tonight. Yeah, this next one's a cover, but it's like completely different to the original, and it's been like one of my favorite songs for ages. So we was jamming one time, and we just jamming, and just came with this, and we thought it sounded good. So this is Cupid's Chokehold by Gym Class Heroes.
Take a look at my girlfriend. She's the only one I got. She's not much of a girlfriend. I never seem to get light.
So take a look at my girlfriend.
She's the only one I got.
She's not much of a girlfriend.
A girlfriend.
I never seem to get light. It's been a while since we last spoke. This is gonna sound like a bad joke, but mama, I fell in love again. It's safe to say I have a new girlfriend. And I know it sounds so old, but Cupid got me in a chokehold. And I'm afraid I might give in. Towels on the mat, my white flag is waving. I mean, she even cooks me pancakes, and Alka-Seltzer when my tummy aches.
If that ain't love, then I don't know what love is.
She loves me with her own handshake, and she loves the music that my band makes. I know I'm young, but if I had to choose star or sun, I'd be one nocturnal son of a gun.
Take a look at my girlfriend. She's the only one I got. Ba-da-da-da-da. Not much of a girlfriend. I never seem to get light.
So take a look at my girlfriend.
She's the only one I got.
She's not much of a girlfriend.
Girlfriend.
I never seem to get light. It's been a while since we talked last, and I'm trying hard not to talk fast, but that I finally been thinking I may have found the one type of girl to make you way proud of your son. And we heard the last song about the girls that didn't last long, but I promise this is on a whole new plane. I can tell by the way she says my name. I love her when she calls my phone. She even got her very own ringtone. If that ain't love, then I don't know what love is. It's gonna be a long drive home, but I know as soon as I arrive home, and I'll open the door, take off my coat and throw my bag on the floor, she'll be back into my arms once more for sure. Like, take a look at my girlfriend.
She's the only one I got. And not much of a girlfriend. I never seem to get light.
Take a look at my girlfriend.
she's the only one I got. She's not much of a girlfriend,
I never seen a kid like. She's got a smile that'll make the most seen. I know you know, man, by this song I'm not done. She's got eyes comparable to sunrise, and it doesn't stop there. Man, I swear she's got porcelain skin. Of course she's a 10, and now she's even got her own song. But moving on, she's got the cutest laugh I ever heard. We could be on the phone for 3 hours, not saying one word, and I would still cherish every moment. And when I start to build my future, she's a make opponent. Call it time, call it luck, call it love, or whatever you call it. But everywhere I go, I keep a picture in my wallet like,
take a look at my girlfriend. She's the only one I got. Da 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 da. She's not much of a girlfriend. Here's your chance to sing. Da 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 da. Take a look at my girlfriend.
she's the only one I got.
Da 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 da. She's not much of a girlfriend. I never seem to get alive. Oh, oh, take a look at my girlfriend. She's the only one I got. Da da da. She's not much of a girlfriend. I never seem to get alive. So take a look at my girlfriend. She's the only one I got. She's not much of a girlfriend. A girlfriend.
I never seem to get alive. So take a look at my girlfriend. She's the only one I got.
My girlfriend, girlfriend.
She's not much of a girlfriend. I never seem to get alive.
My girlfriend, girlfriend.
So take a look at my girlfriend. She's the only one I got.
My girlfriend, girlfriend.
She's not much of a girlfriend. I never seem to get alive.
Thank you. Alright, we got another original for you. It's a bit of a love song.
He wrote it about me.
You gotta say that all the time, ain't you? Every time. He wrote that song about me. I didn't. I wrote it for Paul. The song's called Don't Go.
She was there, standing in the spotlight. She was there, and I'm telling you, she looked so right. She was there, but then she left me on my own. Then she left, just kept me waiting. Then she left. So I'm debating now you're gone. Do I keep waiting for you? No, 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 no.
So don't go, leaving me here on my own.
Don't leave,
leaving me breaking the ice. Don't go, leaving me here on my own. What to do? That's what I'm thinking, I don't have a clue. So I might start drinking over you.
but I've been told that's a bad idea. And it's really strange, the way I'm feeling, what's going on. Why do I create this feeling, what to do, knowing you'll leave me again? No, 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 no.
So don't go, leaving me here on my own.
Don't leave,
leaving me breaking the ice. Don't go, leaving me here on my own.
No, 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 no.
Don't go, leaving me here on my own.
Don't leave,
leaving me breaking the ice. Don't go, leaving me here on my own. Woo!
I give you what you want, make you happy.
I would change for you if you'd have me, but that's a waste of time.
'cause I know you'll never be mine, so I sing.
Don't go, leaving me here on my own. Don't leaving me breaking the ice. Don't go, leaving me here on my own.
No, 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 no.
So don't go, leaving me here on my own. Don't leaving me breaking the ice. Don't go, leaving me here on my own.
No. Don't go, leave me here on my own. Don't
Leaving me breaking the ice.
don't go,
Leaving me here on my own. Don't go.
Just makes me wanna shed a tear.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna do another original for you. I wrote it with someone called Lewis Mockler, and he's really good. So if you haven't already heard him, go check him out 'cause he's really good. And this song's called Summer.
Leaves don't stay green all year round. It's winter cold and my lips are blue. And as leaves fall, they hit the ground. Reminds me how I fell for you. So be my summer and watch the sunrise. And be my winter, I can hold you tight. And be my spring and hope the rain dries. So be my autumn and fall for me tonight. So be my autumn and fall for me tonight. Let's watch clouds as they flow. Join together like they're holding hands. And as words climb up my throat, I'm hoping you start to understand. So be my summer and watch the sunrise. And be my winter, I can hold you tight. So be my spring and hope the rain dries. So be my autumn and fall for me tonight. So be my autumn and fall for me tonight.
oh no.
So be my summer.
Let's get more people doing that.
Oh no.
I wanna see you all clicking.
So be my winter.
Judges at the back.
Oh,
So be my spring.
no, no.
And be my autumn and fall for me tonight. So be my autumn and fall for me tonight. So be my autumn and fall for me tonight.
No, no,
watch the sunrise. Oh, no. So be my winter, I can hold you tight. No, 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 no. So be my spring and hope the rain dries. Oh. So be my autumn and fall for me tonight. So be my autumn and fall for me tonight.
Jake and Joe, which is Jake, which is Joe?
I'm Jake.
Jake, and you're Joe.
Yeah,
And who's 16?
I'm 16.
And how old are you?
18 apparently.
You look about 10. Jake and Joe, I've got to say, that was an amazing, amazing start. We have seen about 70 acts so far on the road this week, and we've done way over 1,000 miles. No, way, probably about 10,000 miles, actually. Just to start you off, I mean, you sound amazing vocally, both together. It just really gelled. It worked very well. Compatible voices, great harmonies, very natural. The great thing, one of the things we've been saying this week to many of the artists is they've just got a real problem with stagecraft, and you just brought it all close when you did that cover version, which was great, a great arrangement. You were just gelling together, dead close there, and giving it to the audience. So it's really important that you own the audience as much as, you know, giving that performance out. You look really well together, guys, I've got to say that. So songs are very pop and current, nice cover arrangement, great performance. Social network sites, obviously, we like to dig around and have a look at you whilst you're on, and I can't put Jake and Joe in. It'll come up with about 1 million people in Google. So perhaps good to give us what's your social network site? Lead name? What's Twitter?
Mine's like at Jake Sims with an underscore.
And was at Joe Roberts with an underscore.
Complicated.
Oh yeah, it was a 0 in the Roberts.
Tell you. Okay.
That's wagon.
So when you come off, just nip down here and maybe just scribble it on the sheet, and then we can just have a look at what you're doing. I'm going to pass you over. I think it was fab. Cheers.
Thank you.
Thanks, Phil.
Yeah, guys, I thought that was an incredible start to the show. I have to say, we did slightly groan when we sort of heard the opening act was going to do 5 songs, and I just was with you through every song. I could have watched you all over again. I thought it was really, really fantastic. Certainly one of the most sort of commercially viable acts we've seen this week as well. Was the third track a cover? No, the third track was the Gym Class Heroes cover.
Yeah.
The second track, was that?
Yeah, that was an original.
That was the original. Was the first track an original?
No.
No, okay. Because I've got stars for the first, second and fifth track. I thought the fifth track was absolutely outstanding. That sounds like a single to me. I don't think you need to be doing the covers. I mean, you did cover them beautifully, but, you know, your material is so strong. You know, just keep on working on your material because it's absolutely fantastic. The voices sound lovely together, really, really beautiful. The only thing that I would say is, Joe, your voice is quite powerful, and on the first track, you did slightly drown out Jake a little bit when you came in. So just rein it in a little bit, but absolutely incredible stuff. I loved it.
Thank you.
Thanks, Rachel.
Hi Jake, hi Joe, I'm Wendy. I really enjoyed that as well. You just look incredibly assured up there. It's really nice to be performers who are genuinely enjoying themselves. I don't feel like any of your moves were fake or that you were trying to look as if you knew what you were doing on stage. You absolutely, completely sort of won me over. I think the thing with the covers is that you do look marginally more comfortable doing the covers than you do with your own material, and that's only to be expected. But you do look like you're having a bit more fun when you're singing the covers, and I think that is just a... Maybe you should set yourself the challenge of doing a whole set where you don't get that safety net of a cover and see what it feels like. Just break through that. It's a comfort zone thing. playing covers. You do them really, really well, but it probably serve you well to do a whole set where you're not allowed to do a cover and see what that feels like. Just get used to it, and you should feel confident about your own material because, as Rachel says, it is really, really strong. I was going to say the same thing, Joe, about your stronger moments of singing, and they did slightly upset the balance there. So just be careful with that, and just try and keep that under control. The other thing that I would like to see a little bit more of, towards the end you did a bit of percussion on your guitar, just sort of tapping against the side of it. It'd be nice to see some more creative elements like that involved as well, because I really enjoyed that. But yeah, overall, fantastic performance.
Thanks, Wendy. And James?
All right. Yeah, that was really good. I was surprised how confident you are. You just seem really comfortable, and I thought even as it went further into the set, you grew in confidence, which was very impressive. The harmonies were stunning. Your songs were catchy and commercial, perhaps a bit too they ran on a little bit, and I think a little bit of trimming might do them good. I also could have used some more kind of big notes from Jake. Sort of like more kind of grit in the vocals, you know, on those last choruses, just to make it sound, to make it climax and stuff. Other than that, sorry, it's not good enough. Other than that, it was really, really good. Yeah, it's very impressive. Yeah.
Thank you.
Great, thanks. And the questions did mention about the social media there, Phil, but you just want to ask about the tour, mate?
Yeah, we need to know from you how you would make the most of being on tour. Not you'd have a great time, I'm sure you would have a great time, but how are you going to use it to enhance your career?
Someone smashed the cymbals, I couldn't hear the question.
Oh, right. If you got the opportunity to go on the tour, how would you make the most of it and use it to enhance your career?
Well, at the moment, I've got myself on Twitter, and I've got like 42,000 followers on there at the moment, so I sort of make the most of them, like let them know about where I'm going, and hopefully bring more of a audience, and I just like we did, just have fun on stage and just see if we can get the audience to participate as much as they can.
Okay.
Hand out some flyers and stuff.
Okay, that's great. Thanks very much.
Brilliant. Give it up again for Jake and Joe. A great start to the Bristol Regional Auditions for Atom Live.
Good evening. Top of the bottom of the evening to you.
So this is all about Macmillan cancer, yeah? And my dad died, I didn't know anything about that. So, and they come into people's houses and look after them when they're ill, you know, and it's, well, it's a great cause anyway. So we didn't know we were going to have a chance to do this today until earlier on, so thanks very much for that, and I hope you enjoy it.
This one's called Most Wanted.
She wants to be wanted. She wants to be wanted. She wants to be wanted. It's a disease. Oh, I'm begging you. Oh, I'm begging, darling, please. It's a disease. Oh, I'm begging you. Oh, I'm begging, darling, please. Cut it out. Cut it out. Cut it out. And have no doubt in yourself. Cut it out. Cut it out. Cut it out. And have no one for this. Wants to be, she wants to be, wants to be, wants to be, wants to be, she wants to be, wants to be, she wants to be, wanted. It's a disease. Oh, I'm begging you, oh, I'm begging, darling, please. It's a disease. Oh, I'm begging you, oh, I'm begging, darling, please. How long has it been? Uncomfortable in your skin. no satisfaction. Comfortable for hell now, hell. So cut it out. 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 And have no doubt in yourself. Cut it out. Cut it out. And have no one for this well. And have no one for this well. And have no one for this well.
Thank you very much.
Right, this one's called Cast to the Master. Take it away. Sprinkle a caster, get it out faster. It has to be. You the master, sprinkle the cast, get it out faster. It has to be. Opportunity for success. Is that what you want to express? Less quality for a yes. Like easy route when she undressed. There's no forcing you to stay. I know, but I'm thinking of you anyway. Sprinkle a caster, get it out faster. It has to be. You the master, sprinkle, get it out faster. Yes, it has to be. It's easy man to package, like they tightly package silage, lacking the soul to salvage. And I can't trust the drive on the mileage. There's no forcing you to stay. I know, but I'm thinking of you anyway.
This is our last song. It's called Forbidden Fruit. We've been in the jungle. Thank you very much. Let's do it.
Are you born to work for bliss unfound? Bring your heaven right down to the ground. Not butterflies, butterflies, butterflies. It's not butterflies. I know. I know you got weight on your shoulder, and I know you got to show you can hold it.
Thank you.
Hello. I really enjoyed that. You're all obviously fantastically accomplished musicians. I had a couple of criticisms, and mostly they're about songcraft. Because I felt like, especially in the second song, there was loads of sort of... You're an incredibly dynamic band, and you understand pace, but I'm not sure whether you're quite as good on structure, because I felt to a certain extent on that second song that there were lots of different bits that had been pieced together, but I wasn't getting a cohesive sense of a song. And it was also very difficult to understand the vocals, so I didn't know what you were singing about. All that said, I think being a dynamic band and having too many ideas is a good problem to have, and I'd much rather start from that end of the spectrum rather than saying, you know, you certainly couldn't accuse you lot of being boring, which is good. The other thing that I wanted to mention was that you don't really fit into any particular genre pigeonhole, and that can be a really good thing that can work in your favour, but it can also make it hard for us to understand how we relate to you as an audience. What kind of band are you? And just in terms of stagecraft, your bass player is amazing, but he didn't look at us once, and that is a problem. We need to feel like you care what we think of you and you want to bring us into your world in order for there to be a really, really compelling performance. But yeah, I thought you were all fantastic musicians, and it's just a case of tightening up the songcraft, really.
It's good fun to play that one though. You should try playing it. It's lots of grip.
Hey guys, I really like that. It's very much your own thing. Like, you don't really sound like anyone else. It's hard to put you into, you know, a genre, but...
It's your job, mate. It's your... There's new
fair
words
enough.
invented.
But no, yeah, I really like that. I feel like I kind of agree with maybe some sections may not necessarily belong, so either cut those parts out or really, really kind of go the full 9 yards and become like a progressive band or something. There are a few parts where you could have tightened up a little bit, and there was quite a lot of shoegazing. You know, I really like that. I thought it grooved. It had loads of like variety as well. That second last song even was a lot softer. That's what I have to say. Yeah.
Hi guys. Well, I thought you were a very assured band up there, and you actually did look like a band. And I know that sounds like a silly thing to say, but we've seen nearly 80 bands now this week, and a lot of them don't look like they are a band. You look like you are all supposed to be in a group together. I loved the twirling sticks from the drummer, and the drummer was really in the zone. I really enjoyed that. You guys, you know, were really into what you were doing. There wasn't a huge amount of interaction between you, but you were creating enough excitement just because you were so into what you were doing. I don't know your name, sorry, middle vocalist, acoustic guitarist. Sometimes it was hard to hear your vocals. I don't know whether that was a mixed problem.
Me too, yeah. But,
yeah. So that I was a bit sad that I couldn't get that coming through. And I sort of feel the same, that the songs just need like tightening up a little bit and just need to work on the hooks. I love your sound. I love what you're doing. You're wicked musicians. You know, you've got great energy. But I just think you need to tighten up the songs and give us some hooks if you want to be a commercially successful band. But I loved it. I mean, I can imagine sort of, you know, down the pub, you know, a few drinks just really grooving out to you. But if you want to, you know, go further than that and beyond that, then, yeah, work on those hooks.
Thank you, Rachel. Hello, guys. You all right? Kind of echoing what Wendy's... sorry, not what Wendy said, what Rachel said, actually. But I've made some points here that I went through, and it was a great vocal from the outset. Really tight band. Are we still there? We lost ourselves for a second. Really tight band. Great rhythms. The fact that you were just like punching in loads of different rhythms in the set, it just made it really different. So I'm not bothered about what genre that is. That is what you were delivering tonight, and that's a really good thing because it was different from what we've had really all week. So that was good. I thought the bass player was like Billy No Mates over there. So, and he probably because he's like not wanting to overshadow the drummer who's doing some wicked stuff there. But I thought, you know, the whole notion of you all being over on that side would be really interesting when you're on a big stage. Different if you're in a pub where you've got to tighten it up and work around each other, so you probably regroup. But on a big stage like that, you need to be aware about your stagecraft and what we're looking at on volume. And there's a massive gap between in the middle and the bass player. And that's no slight, his playing was excellent, but I think just getting him over there. And totally agree on tightening up just a little bit on some of those. Like on the last track, love that track, it was swinging all over the place, but it got quite indulgent near the end, and it could have just come down a little bit. Just a personal view. Apart from that, on a final note, and a couple of final notes, you are really lovely guys because I've met you, and I think that's 50% of the way of being good musicians is being lovely people and making sure that you make friends in the industry and keep them there, and I think that's a good trait. So that's one thing. Just tell us very quickly, give us an example. Have you used any social media to promote the gig tonight and and grab some votes? Tell us what you've done.
Yeah, we've got a Facebook page and we've been and Reverb Nation and SoundCloud, and yeah, we've been just keeping people interested with lots of different notifications and that.
But that wasn't the question.
What
What have you done with it today to plug and grab the votes?
I've been doing the last few days. I've been getting people to come here.
What have you been doing? Putting up on the wall?
Yeah, just
flyers on the wall.
Attention, knocking some amazing poetry in there just to get people's attention.
Nice. Tweeting?
Oh well, yeah, we don't do much tweeting actually.
Any retweets today?
No. I don't know what is this tweeting. No, I don't know about.
Okay.
We'll move on to that. We've only just started.
No budgies there. No. All right, let's move on. Okay. Look, if you got the tour, if you got the tour, how would you make the best of that opportunity? You know, getting around all those cities. What's your game plan?
Well, we've just started. We've only been going about a month or 2 months. 2 months.
Well, doing well for that, man.
Yeah. So we've been working on our
Yes, give them a clap. They're doing well, man. That's a tight band.
We've been working on our songwriting more than anything, just getting a good set because that's the most important thing, I think.
Indeed.
And the promotion's got to come second. I think we can't promote ourselves before we're a good band. So, but we're working on the EP. We should be coming we've got 2 tracks ready. Just got to get the rest. We'll be selling them at gigs, and just got to push the rest of the online side. And yeah, just tighten up a little bit. And I stand away from James because he's so good. I like to stand back and sort of.
No, bring the love,
No,
get the love net and pull him in over to your side. All right, just maybe just a pointer anyway, just remember, you know, if you're throwing it out at the end of your set and you're mentioning your social network sites, tell people what they actually are, or come and at least give us a shout later so we can have a look at what you're doing. All right, thanks guys.
Brilliant. Excellent. Inner Jungle, ladies and gentlemen.